Hey y'all, Dr. Johnson here, your friendly neighborhood medical marijuana doctor. CBC or cannabichromene. So, like CBD and THC, CBC is made from the decarboxylation of its acid, here being CBCA or cannabichromenic acid, typically due to light or heat exposure over time. And CBCA, like CBDA and THCA, come from CBGA or cannabigerolic acid, which is discussed in the last video. CBC is often found in small amounts in edibles, like 1 milligram, along with 5 or 10 milligrams of THC. Dosing hasn't really been figured out, whether it's 1 milligram or 10 to 30, like CBG. It looks like a clinically meaningful dose will be similar to CBG dosing in the realm of 10 to 30 milligrams, but the data is practically nil in humans, and a few of the mouse studies just give crazy IV doses like 10 milligrams per kilogram up to 100 milligrams per kilogram. So what does CBC do? It is anti-inflammatory, pain relieving, and it has been shown to reduce intraocular pressure. So good for glaucoma by increasing the aqueous humor or the eye fluid outflow. I do suspect it does a little bit more, but we just don't have any human data, and I just can't make stuff up. CBC is not psychoactive because it does not activate CB1 receptors. It does activate CB2 receptors more strongly than THC, however. CB2 receptors are found mostly in immune system tissues like tonsils, thymus, spleen, and also in the skin. They're also distributed widely in the body in many tissues, ranging from the gut to the kidneys. CBC's pain relieving and anti-inflammatory effects come via CB2 receptors, TRPA1 receptors, or the transient receptor potential anchorin 1 receptors, as well as TRPV1 receptors, or the terpenoid 1 receptors. In a previous video, I mentioned that the TRP receptors are desensitized through binding with cannabinoids, which acts to relieve pain. So all of the cannabinoids we have discussed so far, CBC, THC, CBG, CBD, work to reduce pain via TRP receptor mechanisms. And lastly, there was a study in mice looking at small intestinal inflammation and gut propulsion or motility. It did show that CBC selectively reduces inflammation-induced hypermotility or diarrhea in vivo or in the mouse body in a manner that was not dependent on cannabinoid receptors or TRPA1. So although you can't translate a single mouse study by any means into humans, it goes to show that we need way more data to really elucidate the full effects of CBD, especially in humans.